Tonight's just not just about Mario Savio's spirit. It's definitely not about me. It's about you all here tonight, so give it up for yourselves and stay out here. I am proud and honored to be speaking here tonight. Thank you to the Mario Savio Memorial Lecture. To be recognized through an award created in Mario Savio's spirit is an incredibly rewarding and very humbling experience. I was a student here for about 5 years ago, and I used to walk through Sproul Plaza, and I would think about whose footsteps I was following. I would think about Mario Savio. I would think about the student leaders of the Third World Liberation Front. I would also think about the students in 85 and 86 who set up a camp right here in front of Sproul Hall to demand divestment from the South African apartheid regime. With us always, the Occupy movement and today's campus strike is about us as young people, is about communities across the nation who are standing up realizing that the struggle continues and that we're rising up to tip over the empire and blaze our own path. My parents are here tonight. Hard all of their lives, especially since they immigrated here from China and Korea. After 30 plus years of hard work, and in fact both of my parents are public education employees, after many years of hard work and faith in the system, while I can say we've lived a blessed life, I also see the state of society today and know that the quality of life deteriorated by corporate greed is not what they envisioned for their kids and their grandkids. So I stand here tonight to honor them, my parents and my grandparents, and their journey to live meaningful lives in the U.S. amidst the contradictions of capitalism. And I'm also here to honor those of us who have put our faith and our futures in the hands of public education, only to come face to face with a decaying system that values profits over our well-being and that endures violent attacks on those expressing their free speech. Another round of applause for Occupy Cal, Occupy Oakland, and all those who are standing up against police brutality. And communities of color who are fighting fiercely against corporate polluters and greedy governments who create climate change. Communities like Richmond, California, where black and brown children carry asthma inhalers as much as we carry cell phones because greenhouse gangsters like Chevron exploit communities who are already struggling to make ends meet. The communities that I support in the fight for climate justice know very well what the threat of the 1% feels like. They know very well why it's so important that we're here to make our demands heard and to reclaim our resources. So I carry those communities with me tonight, and I channel the strength that I've learned from them and from many of my mentors, many who are here tonight in the crowd, to you all. 2 nights ago in Oakland, and last night at Occupy Wall Street, a camp that provided space for democracy and services for those in need in a city who couldn't provide either, was forcibly wiped out. Since then, I think that we've embraced that the camps are but an important symbol for our free speech, for our movement, for our visual strength as a 99%. But the reality before and after the camps is still the same. Folks in our communities are losing jobs, they're losing housing, and the conditions in our streets are worsening. So whether the camps are up or not, the movement of the 99% lives in our hearts and our strength and unity. And that's the spirit and the motivation that now binds us in this fight to to keep coming back, and to stand up and demand what we need. So we're standing here tonight where Mario Savio once stood and so many freedom fighters before us. But the struggle is not just here on this ground, the struggle is in Oakland, the struggle is in New York, the struggle is in Egypt, in Greece, in Korea. It's an international struggle